Yes, lads. What's going on, man? What's going on? Feeling good. I love it when I can come on the show. We're expecting the arrival of Andrew any minute now. I love when I come on the show. We have a win. There's no complaining. I like to get my 2 minutes in before my homeboy comes on and complains. It's going to be one of them ones where you think, yeah, man, we did a good job. But actually, no, we didn't. We didn't do a good job at all, man. It was rubbish. 1-4-0, it was rubbish. Anyway, so we're here. I was really proud of the team today, actually, to be fair. I thought I didn't have any qualms with the starting lineup. Maybe, let me see. Maybe, let me see what's the lineup. We had Leno in goal, Chambers, Holding, Murray, Shaka left back. Maybe they could have done something. Partey, Ceballos in the middle. Maybe Ceballos. You could have put Al-Nani there or someone. But I think he played good. He played good today. Shaka, Smith Rowe, Pepe, Lacazette. Happy with that up front. The only thing is, Martinelli's got to come in, man. He came on, he flashed some genius today. Looked good. So, yeah. Man, 4-0. 4-0. Took us, it was a little bit slow starting. Took us 60 minutes. It was one of them games we dominated again, like the first leg. But this time it was clinical. It took us about 60 minutes to get off the score sheet. But then, offside. Disallowed goal. It was marginal. Absolutely marginal. Nose hair away. So, yeah, man. We chalked it off and said, okay, great. I love it. As soon as it restarted, also regain the ball and take the mick out of Prague. And who gets on the ball? Pepe, man. Pepe takes it and scores a great goal. Really, the way he controlled it, knocked it past the defender and took it just over the keeper was amazing. I really like that. So that was straight after the restart from the offside goal, and then 2 minutes later, penalty. Great. Who got fouled? Was it Smith Rowe? I don't know. Anyway, or was it Pepe? Or was it Lacazette, actually? I don't know. One of them got fouled anyway. And Lacazette steps up, sends the keeper the wrong way, scores the delightful goal. Brilliant, man. Brilliant. And then not long after, Shaka scores a third. And I'm like, wait, let me breathe a second, man. Let me breathe and get over celebrating the first goal, because I wasn't even finished celebrating the first goal. When the second goal went in and there was the third goal, I was like, yo. Yeah, man. And then it just looked easy. Then it was just easy. It was game over after that. It was literally game over. Saka's goal was good. So just marking this. The goal was good, and it was a training game after that. It was just like, okay, game over. They ain't gonna come back for this. 3 away goals. And yeah, man, we had the game under control, but we didn't really let up. Actually, we didn't really let Slavia Prague get back into it. We just was like, yeah, we got this. We'll take them out, made them look stupid, and that's how we played them off the park. I was really impressed with the organization, man. I was looking the way the team was playing and set up, and I was like, yo, the team's organized, man. They look good. 2 banks of 4. I like the formations there. I thought that was a very interesting formation for us. I think it worked, especially with this team. I don't know, man. It hasn't been easy for Arteta. I understand it. It hasn't been easy at all, but I feel like, he has something, man. He has something. Definitely has something. But yeah. Yes, my brethren. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, what you saying, bro?
What are you saying, man? Let me try and get this a bit more center. So yeah, man. A good game today. 7 goals in 2 games. Put the game to rest. Put the team to the sword. 4-0. I'm impressed with the performance. And now let's just, if we just judge on today's performance, just today. We ain't gonna talk about last week or Liverpool. We're gonna talk about today's performance. Hit me, man. Hit me.
Wow. I seen it coming. On the group chat we was all debating. I looked at the lineup. Wow, I was on the way back into the ends, and I seen I heard the lineup on Talksport, and I was always listening. I just started imagining, what it was like against Sheffield United and what it's going to be like against this team. And what I seen, the performance that I seen against Sheffield United really impressed me, man, because you just have to imagine, I'm looking at Pepe, I'm a Pepe fan already, and I'm seeing
he's looking good
in the same team, and I'm just excited. I'm just like, whoa, these are two flair players, and like, yo, this is really good. And on the other side, there's Martinelli, and I'm like, wow, this is mad. This is a mad thing right now.
Yeah.
And then I seen Ceballos and Partey, and I was like, whoa, this is mad. This is all out. We're going to come to get ya. And we 3-0. Played Xhaka at a left back, and what would happen was Xhaka would tuck in and support Partey when we have the ball to win the ball back. And it was just like, it just worked. It worked, and the two wingers, you had Martinelli staying wide, and you had Saka on the other side staying wide. They'd always stay wide, and the system just worked. And then what you'd have, Laca would drop into the middle, and then you'd have Ceballos in the middle as well, and you'd have Saka. No, sorry, I beg your pardon. Let me just, because it's so confusing, because the way he did it was just mad. You would have, hold on, who was playing on the right hand side again? You had Pepe, you'd have Pepe and Martinelli staying wide, and what you'd do, you'd have Saka, and you'd have Ceballos, and you'd also have Lacazette coming into the middle. So every time on the transition, when the defenders had the ball and it was looking up, thinking who to pass to, there was always someone available. And Sheffield United just could not deal with that. They couldn't deal with the movement in the transition. You get me? Because, football's all about being able to, if you're going to play from the back, can I play from back to front? If I'm playing from back to front, can I break the lines? And when you can't break the lines because you've got no one showing through the ball, you either got two options. You either go wide or you go long. And you don't want to go wide because they're going to clock onto that and they're going to take you out wide. So all of a sudden, you had Arsenal back in the day when he's playing three at the back, just playing along the back, goalkeeper to the centre half. Centre half looks up, can't see nobody, goes back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper's got the ball, under pressure, goes back out to the centre half. Centre half gets the ball. Oh, yeah, I can play the ball to the fullback. Fullback's going, no, I can't go forward. He goes back. That was the trend, and the manager has sat down with his coaching team and have figured out a way to cope with that, with the loss of Tini. People probably look and say, oh man, Tini's out for the season. That could be a blessing for Arteta. It could be a blessing for him, because now that he's gone, now that Tini's gone, you got to play Xhaka at left back. You got to change the whole thing up. So against Sheffield United, we demolished them 3-0. And again, going back to what I was saying, I was on the way back to Brum, and I heard it on the radio, playing the same team, apart from Martinelli went out and Smith Rowe came in. So Smith Rowe's come in now, and Smith Rowe was a link today. Him
Yeah.
and Shaq. Sorry, him and Saka were the link. So he played Saka on the right hand side, and he played Smith Rowe inside right as a centre midfield. And them two just linked. They're just linked. They're telepathically linked, and they caused that team problems. They were the fire starters. They started all the fires today.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was an immense performance. I have to give credit to the manager because I've been hard on him all week. I've been saying I've given up on him. I've lost faith in him.
Amazing.
But for him to be consistent for the first time this season makes me know what he's doing, because I don't like it when managers are not consistent because you confuse the players. How are the players supposed to know what to do when you don't even know what you're doing yourself?
Yeah.
You're chopping and changing every week. Players are gonna go, what am I supposed to do? This day I've got this job. This week I've got that job. Next week I've got this job. Next week I've got that job. Like, what do I know what the manager wants from me? You gotta have a system of how you're gonna play, and then once the players know how to play the system, then you start to tweak it a little bit. And for the first time this season, he's been consistent in his tactics, and that team that he played today, Slavia Prague, the racist, we battered them today. We give them a good hiding, and we was potent. And you've heard me on the group before. I don't know if you heard me talking about Rob Holding. Rob Holding's a bad boy defender. I don't care who you say. He's better than Gabby.
Sure.
He's better than Gabby, and Mari's better than Gabby as well. Mari don't miss about. When you have Holding and Mari playing together, you guarantee the clean sheet. That's 2 clean sheets on the bounce. Someone talk back to me. That's 2 clean sheets on the bounce. No one can't talk to me when you talk back. Because the proof is in the pudding. I was in the group today, and I says, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't fix it when you got a team going on good. Don't fix it. Don't think, we're playing against Real Madrid today. I gotta play another tactic. No. If it works against, I don't care. If you played, let's not go there. I don't care if you played Sheffield United yesterday and you're gonna play Real Madrid the next day. As long as it gives the boys confidence to go into the next game, knowing it works against one team, it's down to you as a manager to install the confidence to say, you know what, it worked against that team. It's going to work. I believe that it's going to work. Not because if you start to change things as soon as you face another team and you got it right, then how are your players going to feel? They're going to look at you and think, well, he's not confident. I'm not confident. It's going to put doubt in their mind. You don't want no doubt in no player's mind. You're confident in what you're playing. Stick to it. Do you understand me? It doesn't matter who you're playing against. Stick to it. If it's worked, stick to it. And, there's a lot of criticism for certain players. I think people like Gabby because he's quick. But he's not solid, though. That's one thing about him. He's not solid. He's good, but he's not solid. I seen Mari today when the ball came to him and it was a sticky situation. He just cleared it. Have it.
Yeah, I like that. That's what I want to see.
I'm not confident. Have it.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Instead of trying to play, putting yourself in danger, like what Suarez and Gabby did the last game. You know what I'm trying to say? No. So, for me personally, Arteta got it right today. And fair play to him. I have to give dues when I give it dues. Do I have faith in him? No. I've written him off. Absolutely so. You know why? Because he's proved to me all season that he can't be consistent. For the first time this season, he's been consistent. He's got 2 back-to-back wins, and he's got 2 clean sheets. Is he going to continue that? I don't know, because he's never proven to me that he can do that. Ever. He's only proven to me once that he can stick to a system and stay to it. When it's broke, then you start to fix it. All you can do, is got a basis of how you're playing. You just add on to it. That's all you do is add on to it. Simple as that.
So this is the formation you should go with going forward, and I thought this formation was awesome. I was like, this is the one, man. This is where you stay now. You stay in this zone. You tweak it a little bit more when not various players come in and out. But apart from that, man, you can leave it the way it is, man. Even with that team, I'd probably put Martinelli in because he looked brilliant when he came on. I was like, yo, this guy's ready again. I don't even know why he started on the bench. But then again, 4-0, man, you can't even say nothing really. But I'm ready, man. I like it.
Martinelli is great, man. You should have had a goal today, which was which would have been amazing because he doped the guy, he doped him, he doped him.
He doped him,
Just the finish, man. I let him down. He played well, man. But I'm really happy because for me personally, I wouldn't have started Smith Rowe today, but he showed me today that I got that wrong. Smith Rowe starts. He starts. Now we ain't even at full strength, but you know what? I gotta make a shout out to one player that I never given hope on because I know he's got the talent, I know he's got the ability. It's just decision making was his downfall. Decision making, and that comes down to football intelligence. But Arteta showed him hard love, and he rose up, he stuck his chest out and said, "All right, then cool. I'll work harder and I'll make the right decisions because I'm hungry to be a top footballer." And I have to give a shout out to Pepe. I think Pepe has been. I think Pepe the last 2 games against Sheffield United.
Last 5 games, I think it's been good.
It's been immense, man. But he's showing now. He's saying, "You can't drop me. I'm better. You put me in the team. Yeah, I'm gonna perform better than Aubameyang because I'm gonna offer you more." So I gotta give a shout out to him. I'm so happy that no one's cussing him and dissing him and saying you're a flop and all that. You know what I mean? He's a bad boy. He's a bad boy. Another person I gotta shout out to, like a blood clot Zet. What a man. He's my favourite player, always has done. From when he comes to Arsenal, I say, you're my dog. You get me? I like Aubameyang, don't get me wrong. I love Aubameyang, but like a blood clot Zet from day dot, you just feel the mantle. You get me? Your swagger, the way you are, the way you work hard, the way you know what I mean? His second goal today showed me he's back.
Yeah, he's really back.
Second goal today showed me he's back. He's back and badder than ever. He's got his swag back. Left foot, hold that, man. Like a blood clot Zet. What you mean? Yo, listen to me. Bad man of war. When bad man come to war, then come for war, and he come for war today. You say, you know what? Last week I missed that chance. Hit the crossbar. Got all that flat. I had to go back in my yard. Couldn't sleep all night. Cold sweats. I'm coming back to get you. And he came back to get them. You don't mess with him, bro. That's what you call character. That's any player you talking to, you call. That's what you say, character. Look, he missed that chance. Look him come back. Hungry. Probably worked hard in training. Worked hard thinking about the miss. Because sometimes, in life, in football and in life, sometimes you have to look back at your failures to motivate you. Yeah. Because when you're being successful, you've never got the same kind of hunger as when you're failing. When you're failing, you're supposed to have the same kind. You're supposed to have a greater hunger. And for those people, that have less of a hunger when they're failing, they ain't got no character. He's got character. Yeah. He's an Arsenal player. He's an Arsenal captain. Love that. Aubameyang needs to look at my man and say, "Yo, blood, teach him what you're doing, man, because boy, whatever you're doing is working."
Yeah, sure. So is this a sign of things to come, man? What do you think? Could we say, if Arteta continues on this little bit of a run, it's not going to be all easy. But then again, we've got quite an easy running now. I think there's not many tough games to go over the season. We've got Sevilla. Isn't that what's that? Good Evening. Isn't it Good Evening's team we got next? Villarreal. No, it's Sevilla.
Good evening, for.
Wait, we got Villarreal. Isn't Emery the coach of Villarreal?
Yes, he is, yeah.
Yeah. So, Good Evening. Isn't that his name, Mr. Good Evening.
Well, yeah, top boss.
Yeah, that's what. Good look. When back in the day when Emery was at Arsenal, he used to always start his press conferences with "Good evening."
Yeah, madman, you know. You lost me there for a minute. I said, Mister, good evening. I said, what you talking about? What?
Good
Yeah.
evening.
He's got something to prove, isn't he? Master against apprentice.
What if? Wait. Do you think Villarreal got a chance against us if we play our game?
Master against apprentice.
Are we the masters then? Is Arteta the master?
No.
Oh God.
He's the apprentice.
I don't know,
Emre's the
man.
master. Emre has a CV. Emre's won European Cups. Emre's won championships. Master.
Did he win the FA Cup with Arsenal? Did he win the FA Cup with Arsenal?
No, it doesn't
Ain't
matter
nothing
about
for
what
me
you
then.
with Arsenal. When you talk about CV, you talk about apprentice. How old is how much experience has Emre got compared to Arteta?
Yeah, I mean, he's a lot older, isn't he?
He's a apprentice. Arteta's apprentice. He probably has new ideas. He's probably a bit more vibrant. But you know, when it comes to experience, you know, you can't mess with the master. Now, can the apprentice beat the master? Of course, the apprentice can beat the master because at the end of the day, it's a game of football. It's about if you get your tactics right on the day. But you have to understand, Emre is a tactician.
No, man.
You know what he wanted to do at Arsenal. He couldn't do it at Arsenal because Arsenal didn't have them players to adjust to him, and plus his lack of English brought him down. Because communication is a big thing when it comes to being a manager. If I'm going to lead you, I'm going to be able to tap into your soul. You know what I mean? You couldn't do that.
What I would say, I'm just looking at the table now. Villarreal is 7th place, so they're about the same level as Arsenal. To be fair, in the La Liga, slightly bit better because they're in 7th and we're in 9th or 10th. So it's going to be an evenly matched game, I guess. I ain't worried about them, man. I think we'll bypass them. To be fair.
No, I'm not worried. It depends on who gets the tactics right on the day, really, to be honest with you. So it's down to that, really and truthfully. It's not down to anything else. You know what I mean? In the day, yeah, you know, you're playing, I'm up against someone that's got less experience than me. I'm going to be probably about 2 steps ahead. But then you can, you know, close the distance by bringing something new to your game. Now, the players that we have, we should be able to demolish Villarreal. But at the same time, it's down to getting your tactics right at the same day. It's down to being consistent. It's not down to, you know, sometimes you think, oh my God, you know, I play this way. Maybe they're going to counter punch me on my tactics. But you got to say to yourself, you know what, I'm going to still play the same way with the same tactics. I'm going to add a little bit onto it so they don't know where I'm coming from. So if we approach the game like that, because we've got a formula playing now, with Xhaka playing at left back, and I think it works for the team. Even Chambers playing at right back, he has to stay there. It works for the team. The back four has to stay the same. You need a consistent back four. It's simple as that. Yeah, this is my back four, and this is it. This is it. You get me? Everybody else, yeah. If you get an injury, then you come in, you have to prove your point. But this is my back four. That's it. Moving forward, we're into the busiest end of the season. You know, if you looked at the start of the season when we was in the Europa League, you've seen young players come through, young players playing. You've seen Eddie playing. You've seen Reece Nelson playing. Them man can't get a game now. Even Willock, he's had to go out on loan because he ain't going to get a game because we're into the business end of the season. So now you need to be saying, yo, this is my back four. This is my back four. I may not change it. That's what it needs to be saying. This is my man in the whole. And big shout out to Partey. Partey is better on his own as a holding midfielder than with anybody else. Put 2 men in front of him and let them do the runners, and he'll be the marshal. He'll be the bodyguard. That's how he likes to play. People in front of him, come out me when you can out me, but know that I got your back. I'm behind you. You press on behind you. No one will get past you. If they get past you, then I'll get past me. That's how Partey. You get me? And that's how you have to. Things work for the good, but you have to see it. If you don't see it, then guess what? You're gonna come back to playing Shaka next to him, and then guess what's gonna happen? You're really gonna see the best of your midfield. Your better midfield when you got midfield that are pressing, not dropping off, but pressing deep into midfield. So these little things that Arteta needs to look at and think, right, what's working for me, what's not working for me. He needs to put that into practice for the next game. Simple as that.
Yeah, but the thing is, would you say that he's got the ability to make it? Then would you? Because like you've written him off, obviously, but do you think that if he gets a bit more time?
Listen, he needs. One thing that Arsenal used to say, and I say it myself: consistency is quality. Why is consistency quality? Consistency is quality because you believe in what you're doing, and then what you're doing is working, and what you're working with, you can maintain. That's why consistency is quality. Now, has he been consistent? Yeah, for 2 games, he's been consistent with the way he's playing. Our team's gonna suss right now and again. Yes, you are, but you can't be scared of being. You can't be scared. Okay, the fear of losing should drive you, yes, but don't make it be obsessive. I learned that lesson this season myself, being a coach myself. I learned I changed something, and it worked for the. It didn't work for the good, and ever since then, I've never done that because your players will look at you. My young players are looking at me like, say, "What are you doing? What's going on now? Why are we doing this?" They could sense the fear in me, and it backfired. A team that was less than us beat us. Huh?
Really?
And it's because me. I sit on my chin. I learned a valuable lesson that day. I said, "Listen, don't tweak what doesn't need to be tweaked. If it ain't broke, don't fix it."
Sure, man. Sure.
And if it hurts, it's worth doing. So,
show you player ratings.
Player ratings.
Are you up for it, or can you do it?
Watch the game. You watch?
Yeah, I watch the game. Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you go first then.
All right, Leno didn't have much to do, but clean sheet is a clean sheet is a clean sheet. So 7, solid 7.
Yeah, I want to give Chambers 7 as well. I think he was solid. He worked up and down. He was, there was not much end product, but there was energy from him. He provided that energy that we needed to get up and down the pitch. Distribution was good. Glad he's back. 7. Rob Holding.
Also 7. I thought the thing is there wasn't much for the defenders to do, man. Actually, to be fair, the game was so well managed today. When you looked at the 2 banks of 4 and the way it was like they were organized, man, I was like, yo. So the defense really didn't have nothing to do because the guys in the front had everything under control. So 7 for Holding.
Mario, I'm going to give him 8. The reason why I'm going to give him 8, he's just a presence. His distribution was good. He didn't take any chances. He wanted to see what was in front of him. There was one point today where the guys were dropping and they weren't pressing, and he was like, "What are you doing? Are you crazy? You need to press." And yet he showed that leadership, man, and he's got the charisma to start in his team week in, week out. When I talk about charisma, I'm talking about leadership. I'm talking about that person that you look to, the person that he's going to give it all. If the team's doing good, then he's going to shine. You know what I mean? He's that kind of a player. And, I just like him. I think he's better than Gabby. I think he's head and shoulders ahead of Gabby right about now. Gabby's young. You know what I mean? He's got a lot to learn, and he can learn off this guy. For me personally, this guy needs to start week in, week out. He could be another Tony Adams for us. That's how I see it.
Whoa. Okay, no.
I'm saying it, brother. I'm saying it because when this guy plays, he's just assured. I'm not once this man have a bad game for Arsenal. I've seen defenders like Rob Holding, David Luiz, and Gabby have a bad game for Arsenal. He hasn't. That's a big bold statement, but he hasn't. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Get at me, dog. If I'm wrong.
No. I'll give you that.
You know what I'm saying? Shaka.
Shaka, considering he's playing left back, man, I didn't even know he could play left back. I don't know why, but he's doing really good there. So I'll give him, I'll give him a bonus point, man, for being a left back. Well, playing left back when he's probably not really a left back. So I'll give him an 8.
Saka. This kid,
Saka's
man.
delicious. This kid's delicious, man.
Man, you know, you beat him and he just comes back for more, man. Back, he's more equipped. He didn't perform too good in the first leg, which was a bit disappointing. But today he was really good. I'm gonna give Saka 8 out of 10. I think that he was immense today. He tired a little bit in the second half, but you know that goal that he scored today, and he hit the post as well.
Mint.
He's a diamond. He's a diamond. We're lucky to have him. I'm so glad that he bought the outside today. I'm so glad. But him and Smith Rowe just linked up so well. So yeah, 8 out of 10 Smith Rowe.
Okay. Yeah, Smith Rowe is awesome, and he came back in. I thought he would be a bit rusty. No, this kid is amazing. It's amazing that these two are so young, man, and they're doing bits. So yeah, man, I'll give Smith Rowe. I'll give him an 8 as well, man.
Okay, cool. Party after party. Hey,
that song, man.
yo, listen. My man busted midfield, man. My man was general in there. You get me? He says, "Yo, I got my 2 goons next to me. I got Smith Rowe and Ceballos. These two, yeah. Just do your thing. You press, and I'm behind you." So every time they went, he was behind them. Loved it. Loved the setup. Loved it. He had his goons next to him today, and that's how he's seen the best of Partey, because he just knew what to do. He was just solid. He's one of the best performances that I've seen of him since he's played for Arsenal. Why? Because he's somebody that you put in as a holding midfield on his own. Don't make him any more than that. He's not comfortable with that. This is what he does. This is how you played for Atletico Madrid. You get me? The marshal, the general, the bodyguard. You understand what I'm trying to say? The shepherd. You know what I mean? In fact, that's his due name for me. That the shepherd.
The shepherd. The gold. The gold herder.
Trust me, if you be blood, fight off everything, come from me and sheep. Yeah. So for me personally, I want to give him 8 out of 10. Yeah. I just loved it today.
Ceballos?
Yes, Ceballos.
Ceballos, yeah, he played all right, man. Nothing special to say. He's nice. Yeah, I'll give him a 7, man. 7.
Bad boy. I think he's playing so well. He didn't put a foot wrong today. I loved him. Today. Pepe. Listen. Bad man that, you know. Bad man that people have written him off. I never writ him off. Ever writ him off. Why? Because he's got the quality. When they come to Arsenal, he's just raw. He's just a bit raw. Just needs to be cooked and sizzled down a little bit.
Yeah.
Sizzled down. Got cooked a bit. Doesn't lose the ball as much now. You get me? That first goal he scored today, was composure.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Listen. He's got his rhythm right now. When he first came to Arsenal, maybe he was a bit too erratic. You know what I mean? Felt the pressure, but now he's just feeling the rhythm. The rhythm, man. I just love this kid, man. I just think he's gonna be an Arsenal great. He will be an Arsenal great. I'm telling you.
If he's loyal.
It's just a start for him. It's just a start, man. He's young. He's gonna grow. He's gonna develop. He's gonna be the man. Believe you me. He's gonna be the main man at Arsenal. I'll give him 2 years. Believe you me. For me personally, I'm gonna give Pepe 9 out of 10 today.
Man of the match for you?
No.
Okay. Then Lacazette. He was my man of the match on Saturday, and again he gets man of the match for me today.
Me
He's
too.
a
I'm with
great, he's a great captain,
you.
and he's a fighter. And I don't know how there's even talk about him leaving. Actually, at this stage in the game, I'll probably say get rid of Aubameyang. I would say sell Aubameyang, and it might be.
Nah, I wouldn't get rid of either. I wouldn't get rid of either. He's not. You done your pruning already. You've done your pruning already. You don't need to prune anymore. You need to get rid of, obviously, David Luiz is coming to the end of his contract. Balogun coming. Eddie Nketiah, them man there, them fringe players that don't offer you nothing. They need to go. There's two there.
Balogun, did you say Balogun? You said
No,
Balogun?
Aubameyang. No.
Oh,
I said you
Aubameyang.
got through like Eddie Nketiah and David Luiz can go. You know what I mean? Because they're coming to the end. Eddie Nketiah ain't gonna make it at Arsenal, and David Luiz for me, yeah, he's at the end. So for me personally, them two can go, and then obviously you bring Balogun into the situation, you bring Saliba back, then you've replaced them two players. But for me personally, like I said, for me, he's a leader. You need that guy in your team, in your squad. You need him there, and I don't want to see him go. I don't know about you.
The team's looking good, man. We've got a couple of leaders, I would say, yeah. Mari, Partey, even Holding, man. Chambers, I think these guys are all like leaders, man. Then you got Lacazette, even Smith Rowe, with the way he plays. You got Martinelli. These guys are all, I think Shaka, I think if we can, maybe not next season, but the season after that, I know we're all impatient. We want to do it today. But I'm thinking if we wait 2 more seasons, this Arsenal team is going to be dangerous. And when you consider the average age of this Arsenal team, 23? Believe me, man, you got a young team, man. 2 years when everyone starts reaching their proper peak, and we're going to be winning things again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You're not convinced, man. You're like, no.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happens, man. It depends where. I'm not gonna get. I'm not looking too far ahead. You get me? I'm not gonna do that because I don't know what the manager's gonna do next week. I don't know what the manager's gonna do against Fulham. Fulham are fighting for their lives. Have we still got enough fight to play a good game against Fulham? All these things there. Are you gonna go back? Are you gonna go back to type? Are you gonna go back with? Are you gonna go with the same back four? This is the busiest end of the season, man. It's really crucial that you build some consistency up in the way we play, in what we're doing. Yeah. The fans need to know what you. The players need to know what you're doing. You can't keep on confusing the fans every week. You can't keep on doing that. And we're at that stage right about now, bro. So let's just see what happens. We've got Fulham next. Let's see what we can do there, and we'll take it from there.
Yeah, man. So it was a 10 for Zach Lacazette, by the way. That's why I was giving him perfect 10. Yeah, all right. Do you want to do the subs quickly? Cedric?
Can't really judge
10
him.
minutes. 10 minutes. Give Cedric a 6, Martinelli and a 7 because he had that really good run. Al-Neni, he was all right, man, coming on. I like Al-Neni, so give him a 7 too. Balogun was too on for too short a time. Nketiah, yeah, 6. All right, man, yo. What do you think? Villarreal win?
I don't know. You see, listen. You're saying, you're telling him predict. I don't know what this manager's going to do in the next game. He's been consistent for 1 game. Can he be consistent for 2, for 3, 4, 5? I don't know. I don't know what this dude. I don't know. Right. He's unpredictable.
All right, then let's leave it there then and hope for the best, man. Saturday,
Fulham. Depending what he does, it should be a win. But you gotta understand that Fulham are fighting for their lives. It's not no easy game in the Premier League, but we'll catch you guys on Saturday for the podcast.
Yeah, man.
Press the like button,
Actually, it's
subscribe.
Sunday. It's Sunday, isn't it? Sunday.
Oh yeah, Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, yeah. Press the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on Sunday.
Peace.
As Pepe would do.